Some time ago, I made a mod to the conversion kit from Umarex for the TR50 marker, so that an additional pipe can be inserted, which functions as a barrier extension and therefore increases the energy of the marker. This mod for the conversion kit is one of my most downloaded models on Cloud3D, so it, or better you, deserve an update. I wasn't pleased with the optics of the front cap, so I decided to make something that looks like a moderator or a suppressor. I did some research on different approaches and ended up with a design that uses several baffles. I used the front piece as a starting piece, as it will again hold the pipe into place, and created some cone shapes as baffles and stacked them several times. Once this was done, I created a star of drillings for the first baffle after the original mod, so that the CO2 can expand into the area next to the pipe. After doing so, I created a hollow cylinder around the interiors and added a piece with threads to screw onto the conversion kit. Please note, this only fits the conversion kit, not the tuning barrel itself, as they use different threads. How does the moderator work with my mod? We have here the gun with the expansion kit. I've taken off the cap on the front. Now I insert the pipe, which functions as barrel extension. And now we have the moderator. I printed a half one to demonstrate it. So the pipe will go into the moderator and will be held into place here so that it can't come off the front like with the original end cap. So if this here is mounted into the gun as barrel extension, and then just put the moderator in place and then screw it into place. I've not printed exact the half diameter so that it holds into place. And that's it. If you feel it's getting tight, leave it like this. When a shot is fired, the projectile passes these baffles, and because of the little holes here, the expanding CO2 can also reach this area, so that this space isn't unused. And here the baffles, like in an original or in a real moderator or suppressor, will also take some of the expanding gases. Please note, this is not a silencer, and it can't be, because the marker has also gaps here, and there will always be an amount of gas exiting the marker in this area, so it won't be silent like with a real gun that's also not silent, but it does lower the noise. In the next section of the video I will come up with exact figures. If you only have the marker and the conversion kit and not my mod, so that you don't use the pipe and just screw on the moderator, it can be used like this too. First I thought about making it more open and more buffers, but it doesn't really have any impact, as this area is open here and the gas leaving the marker will come out here, so it's practically no impact on loudness. It's just for style. Now I want to show you a bit behind the scenes of designing this moderator. You saw already the very quick process of putting it together, but here in my messy workspace in Tinkercad, here's the original mod. Here is a draft of a moderator which didn't really work, and here are the iterations of the final version. And I always made one a flat version and like striped version or with a grid that has a bit better haptics and, in my opinion, better optics, but it's up to everyone what looks better. And I did 3 different types. This is for the conversion kit with the mod installed and the tuning barrel in the gun, in the marker. This is for the vanilla TR50 and the conversion kit, as here inside it's a difference in clearance of the pipe as barrel extension, because the tuning barrel pushes the pipe a little bit forward, so you don't have to cut the pipe. You can use the standard pipe that I provide via the link. And here is the version if you cut off the pipe at the edge of the conversion kit, an alternative front cap, so that the barrel extension can be used with the conversion kit for improved power. The pipe sits in here and the bullet travels through. I always made a cut open version of these, like this is only merged with a rectangle, with an open rectangle, and with this I double checked if there are any areas that would need supports, because having supports was a no-go for me. I will provide each models as a download. Find them in the description. The moderator is designed that it can be printed without supports. On my U1 it takes approximately 3.5 hours with a 0.2 layer height. It's just screws upon the gun, upon the marker, and be sure not to over tighten it, because otherwise it won't cycle, or you won't be able, if you really make it tight, you will not be able to shoot anymore, because the barrel inside of the marker has to move a bit. As you see, I've used the chrono again, and what I did not expect was a more than 10% increase in power with the first mag of a cartridge with aluminium balls from Home Defense 24. I also measured the loudness with and without the suppressor. As gases can leave the marker around the magazine, the effect is of course limited. To avoid clipping of the microphone, I positioned my phone outside the room in 2 meters distance from the very cheap but closed door. I was surprised that the moderator was able to lower the noise level from 86 to 81 decibel. I also noticed that the noise of the shot sounded higher and was missing this deep shaking bang. This could be the reason for the lower noise level of the shot outside the room. Altogether, I'm very pleased how this turned out. It's very satisfying to bring an idea into reality, and it works better than expected. This is what I really love about 3D printing, making and tinkering around. I will link all the used parts and printable STL files in the description below if you want to give it a try. Thanks for watching and have fun making and plinking.